Welcome to this episode of Ark Survival Evolved. Today, we're talking about the most important resource in the game. It is not element. Even though we build a lot of bases out of stone, it is not stone. Is it cementing paste? No. I know what it is. It's poop. Yes. I am not joking you. Poop is one of the most valuable resources in this game. Now, as you can see here behind me, we have dung beetles. And, surprisingly enough, dung beetles love poop as much as I do. They love it so much, they convert it into fertilizer and oil. We'll get to that in a second here. But, first off, I want to talk to you a little bit about poop for a couple reasons. It is a valuable resource, but it is also really time consuming. I just noticed this pig looks like it has a plant species X hat. That is rather cute in my opinion. But back to poop. This stuff right here. If we pick it up, let's look at it in the inventory. On the right hand side here, it says nitrogen. That's how much actual value it has when it goes into our crop plots. So we also have the spoilage timer there on the left. We can see 4 hours, nitrogen, 7,500. This is a medium poop. So if we go over to our crop plot, open it up, we can see here that fertilizer has 54,000. That's a huge gain from 7,500. So we want fertilizer. We want poop to become fertilizer. And we want to do it in the most effective and fastest way possible. So, let's talk about that to start off with. We have dung beetles. We have composting bins. And of course, we just saw we can put the poop in there, but that's not going to do us very good. So, in the composting bin, we put poop and we put thatch. Magically, it becomes fertilizer. And it takes a really long time. A really long time. Even large poops, as you see there, they're 15,000 nitrogen. So it's, yes, a little bit better, but not even close to what a piece of fertilizer does. So we want to convert this all into fertilizer. Now, one good thing about a composting bin, and this is about the only good thing in my opinion, as I said, it'll just convert one at a time, and it just keeps going. But if we look at this piece of poop here that we just picked up, this is the freshest one. It lasts in our inventory 4 hours and 7 minutes. If I put it over here in the composting bin, the timer goes up to 34 days. Not hours, that's days. That will last forever, which is awesome because when we go pick up poop around the base, we want it to last. We don't want to keep it in our inventory. We don't want to put it in like a vault or storage bin. If we look at it in the vault here, same amount of time, 4 hours. Put it back here, 4 hours. In there was many, many, many days. So put it into a beetle, we get 17 days. So about half the time as our 34, but still effective. The only problem is beetles only have so much weight. They can only carry so much poop. See, we can throw that one in there. We can throw that one in there. Now we're almost maxed out. We could fit, as you can see there, just 0.5 more, which means we can't fit another one in there. Yes, we have resources we can pull out to fit more, but at this moment, we can't fit a ton in here. So, if you use a composting bin as your storage for later throwing it into the beetle, it will store there the longest, and then as you empty out your beetle, make more space available, you can then continue to fill up your beetle, and it's more time effective because it's right there. That's so simple, easy. It's going to store there the longest, but then go in there to be processed the fastest. Now, beetles, they work way faster in composting bins for one reason. The poop is processed by large, mediums, and smalls all at the same time, but only at one kind of interval. So if you have an interval of time that is going to take 15 minutes to process poop, it'll process a large, medium, and a small all in that one interval. Then it's going to go on to the next, large, medium, and small, or if there's just a large and medium, it'll go to that one. So it converts actually up to 3 poop at one time versus a composting bin only processing 1 at a time. That's a huge gain. Huge gain. And we also get oil out of it. Oil plus fertilizer, gasoline for our generator, fertilizer for all of our crop plots and plant species X. Really nice. So, level up everything on a beetle into weight so you can keep the beetle happy and keep as much poop as possible on it, and it'll keep converting that and going along the way. Now, a beetle pen. You can notice here, I just have a 1 high wall. Have you noticed how easy it is just for me to reach in here, access my beetles? If I really need to, one's in the way far back, I can actually just hop over. Hey beetle, let's check on you, see how you're doing. Oh my goodness, you're like empty. Let's go over here real quick. Grab some poop. Grab some poop. Go back to our beetle. There you are, beetle. Let's give you some. This was a real beetle that was empty. There you are. There you go, beetle. Be happy. Make more fertilizer for me. Jump back out. Done. If I need to, you can even pick them up. Take them along for a ride. You know, the beetles, they get a little bored sometimes hanging out in the house. You might want to take them for a ride. I did just notice you kind of grab the beetle by the butt cheeks. That's kind of weird. That's inappropriate for beetle handling, in my opinion. They should change that a little bit. But for now, we'll just leave the beetles in there. We don't need to carry him around by his butt cheeks. So, next thing. Fertilizer needs to be made from poop, the most valuable resource in the game. How do we collect our poop? Well, we need dinos for that. So we have our dinos. One way that I like to do it, let's just zip over here real quick, is this way. If you have big dinos, the tails usually get in the way, especially if you have uneven ground. If you put them on a ramp system, you can easily walk up here and grab your poop. It makes it very easy, simple, quick. Just grab your poop, grab your poop. Now, the nice thing about this is sometimes the poop just rolls to the bottom for you at the ramp. And eggs will roll to the bottom of the ramp 90% of the time. Makes it really easy and convenient because right through here, you can see there's like this triangle made. It's a whole clear space. You don't have to worry about tails or anything. Makes it super nice. This is simple to build. Just a foundation, 2 walls high, the ramps going down to the bottom, making it nice and clean into the ground. Simple, not many resources used there. Let's go ahead and go back and I'll show you my next method that I like to for smaller dinos. Now, as I was saying before, let's make it easy. Here's an Argent. See the poop under there? We want to access that. We can barely get access to it there. We can get it. Now, if you crouch, it's a little easier, right? You get in there, have access to it. You could lay on the ground if you want to, but then you're super slow and you're taking forever to get in there to get the poop. So what we want to do is put things up on catwalks. Look at how easy this is. Chink, chink. Got it, done. So let me show you upstairs what I've done to expand this a little further. Haha, here's a ceiling. Don't want to use the ceiling because the poop will just land right on the edge. It's not too bad, but it's almost just like the other. If you use a catwalk, it's a lot narrower and you have an easy time just being able to get in there and access the poop, which is what you want. We want to make it as easy and as simple as possible for us so we can spend our time going out and around grabbing our poop. See, look, here's little dinos. It's pretty hard to get in here to get it. We gotta stumble, pick up through this stuff. Oh, come on, pig. I just want to access your poop. There we go. No, wait. There we go. Got it. Way too complicated. I'm not even joking. That wasn't like me trying to stall. That was really how it was happening. So, now that we have all our poop, we come over here, throw it all in this bin. It's going to stay for as long as possible. We won't burn through it. But when we're ready to put it in a beetle, we can access our beetles. Just throw it in there, and they can be off and going. Wow, look at all this poop that was converted into fertilizer. I swear, I just filled these guys up just a little while ago. Tons. There's no way that we're pretty much going to ever have a crop plot burn through that much poop made into fertilizer. If it was poop, yeah, we would burn through it all. But at this rate, 1,593,682 fertilizer. That's insane. That will last forever. Now plant. These are special S plus crop plots, but it's still just showing you the idea overall that fertilizer way better than poop. Make it easy on yourself. Put up some catwalks like this. It's a great space saver. Plus, it makes it just so much easier to get your access to the poop. So this is a Doedicurus. Did you see how far it was up underneath of it? If you go to a normal Doedicurus, it's on the ground, and you're trying to access it, you really have to crawl under there. But definitely is not something I would use for poop collection. Use Argents, use Terras, make it simple on yourself. You can grab it really easily. But most of all, tame yourself up some beetles. Enjoy making poop faster than these composting bins. They are really not worth your while and time. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel. I'll be bringing you some more tips and tricks for Ark. I really enjoy Ark, been playing it for a long time and definitely enjoy it. I think I have some good things to share with people to help make your gaming experience better. I appreciate you for coming over and watching. If you enjoyed, let me know. If you have some comments, please message me and I will respond back to you. Take care.